about a little girl who on her birthday has to make a very difficult decision. This decision opened her eyes to the suffering in the world and shapes her future direction in life.
Every day on her way to school and back home, a little girl named Gauri would pass the local toy shop. One of the toys displayed in the window was a huge toy teddy which Gauri fell in love with. She dreamt about owning this teddy so that one day she could have hours of fun playing with it. Every morning on her way to school and back home, she would stand at the shop to admire the teddy. How she wished that she could buy it today.
One morning, on her way to school, Gauri peeked through the window to ensure that the teddy was still there. Gauri had finally gathered courage to take a closer look at this special toy. She walks into the shop to take a closer look at the teddy. She inspects the teddy, then slowly puts her hand in her pocket and pulls out a $1 coin. She holds it in her hand for a while and then slowly places the coin back into her pocket.
Gauri was running late for her school bus, so she rushed out of the shop and headed off to school. That afternoon after school, Gauri went back to the toy shop, hoping that the teddy was still there. She sighed in relief seeing the teddy still sitting in the shop window. Gauri gathered some courage and asked the shopkeeper for the price.
Excuse me, how much does this toy teddy cost?
This is $40. It's soft and cuddly. Have a cuddle. You'll love it.
Oh, thank you.
Are you going to buy it?
Not today. Maybe later. Thank you.
On hearing the price of the teddy, Gauri was very upset. $40 was a lot of money for her. She only received $1 pocket money each day from her mum from helping around the house. It would take forever to collect $40. She couldn't ask mum for this money either, as she knew how hard they worked to earn their money. Gauri kept thinking about it and started planning how she was going to save her money.
The next day, Gauri again peeks through the window to see her favorite teddy. Deep down, she wished that the price may have come down overnight. Today, she has $2 in her pocket. Gauri enters the shop with anticipation.
Excuse me, how much is the toy teddy today?
$40, same as yesterday.
Day after day, Gauri would lovingly look at the teddy, hoping that the price had come down. The price never came down, but God was about to answer her prayers. Today is Gauri's birthday and Gauri is very excited.
Gauri, come quickly, otherwise you will miss the school bus.
Good morning, Mommy.
Happy birthday, darling. May you live a long and fruitful life. This is your present. I hope you will spend it wisely.
Gauri couldn't contain her excitement. She started jumping for joy and tore open the envelope in excitement. Her eyes lit up as she saw $40. It was a dream come true. She bowed down to her mother. She couldn't believe her eyes.
Thanks, Mom. You're the best mom in the whole wide world. $40 is my birthday wish come true. How did you know?
That's why Mom's so special. I'm proud of you, darling. You work hard and study well and are very kind. Your honesty makes me a proud mother. Now pack your lunch and go off to school before you miss your school bus.
Gauri gave Mom a big happy hug, packed her bag and ran off to school in her happiest mood. She headed straight for the toy shop to see if the teddy was still there. She was determined to buy the teddy that afternoon after school.
Just outside the shop, a beggar man is sitting crying, holding a little baby in his arms. His baby has an illness which can be treated if only he had some money to buy someone may take pity on him and help to seek medical treatment for his little baby. Gauri sees him sitting there, but pretends to pass them without noticing. The man sees a little girl and cries even louder.
Help us, please, someone, help me. My baby's sick. My child will die if I don't get some medical treatment for my baby. I have no money for his treatment.
Gauri is faced with utter confusion. She finally had a chance to buy her favorite gift. What will she do now? She stands there shaking her head, but her heart is not satisfied. She feels her pocket again, making sure that the $40 is still there. Gauri is thinking to herself of all the days he had to be here today. Why didn't he come yesterday when I had only a few dollars in my pocket? I would have happily given that to him. But $40? My teddy. Gauri tries to suppress the voice in her head and goes into the toy shop.
Can you please show me the teddy again?
Sure, kid. Are you finally thinking of buying it?
Maybe.
Gauri hugs the teddy, feeling its soft, cuddly fur. The teddy will finally be mine to own, she thought. But Gauri could not shut the thought of the beggar crying outside the shop. His plea for help was also ringing in her ears.
Should I pack this for you?
Yes, please.
Gauri hesitates but tries to make the purchase. However, the thought of the beggar man holding the small sick child doesn't leave her mind.
Help! Please help me. My son will die if I can't buy some medicine. Please help me to save his life.
The bigger man's scream became louder and louder and more desperate. He was genuinely crying and begging for help from anyone who came his way.
I'm sorry. I have changed my mind. I have to go and help that poor man.
Gauri rushes out of the shop and puts the $40 into the man's hands. A smile appears on the beggar's face and he starts showering Gauri with blessings.
May God bless you, child. You are a very brave girl. May God bless you forever. You have just saved the life of this small child. I don't know how I could ever repay you. May you continue to do seva and perform good deeds such as helping those in need. I wish you a very happy life.
But I have waited so long for that teddy, but to save a life has the greatest satisfaction. I have no regrets in helping to save the life of this sick child. Thank you for guiding me to make the right choices. I can now feel the pleasure and satisfaction in performing seva.
The man cries tears of joy and blesses Gauri. Gauri realized the pleasure of giving. She knew that the teddy was only a short-term pleasure, but to help us save was much more fulfilling. Gauri was thankful that God showed her the correct path. Help those in need and God will guide you.